Hi, I'm Becky Davis. Thanks for joining me in this self-reflection of my work in typography and layout in Art 1230. This class was a lot of fun for me. I've always been a total nerd for typefaces, and I enjoy layout design. Honestly, I had fun with all the assignments, which made it hard to decide which one I enjoyed most. But in the end, I chose the postcard project. This assignment combined hand drawing and digital design with enough freedom for creativity to keep it exciting. When we started using markers in illustration with the photo indicators assignment, I was terrified. I had never done that before. But with practice, I got the hang of it. So by the time we used this technique again for the postcard, I felt much more confident. Combining that with choosing typefaces, designing layouts, and adding creative elements made it one of my favorite projects. The project I think that turned out the nicest was my newsletter. It was the first time I fully embraced the whole design process, including sketching thumbnails ahead of time. When I moved into the design stage, I found myself relying on those sketches a lot. I believe that's part of why it turned out so well. The spot colors I chose, along with the woodcut style illustrations, worked beautifully for the Italy theme. I loved how it all came together, and in the end, it made me feel like I might actually be able to do this professionally. Before this, I was swimming in imposter syndrome. Now, I'm excited to keep growing. If I could have done one thing differently, it would be to embrace the full design process from the beginning. Early on, I saw thumbnails and tight comps as sort of pointless busy work, and I wanted to just dive right into the final product. I didn't realize until later how useful those steps actually are. Working on my own assignments was rewarding, but I also loved seeing what my classmates created. I was genuinely impressed by so many, so I couldn't just choose one person to highlight. All of these stood out. Hector's word arrangement was a personal tribute that balances elegance with clarity, showing care in both the typeface choice and the meaning. Everything my new friend Alistair did impressed me, but he shone with his striking postcard. The sunburst layout and the Art Deco flair created drama and the perfect vibe for a fashion show. Maya's photo indicators were super realistic, even with reflective surfaces. She absolutely nailed it. Alyssa's newsletter paired clean structure with expressive type, capturing New York's energy with elegance and playful charm. At the end of this class, the most helpful topic I learned was using grids to organize a layout. This was new to me. I'd never done this before, and I know it will be useful in school and professionally. As for the least helpful, I can see value in all the lessons, but maybe I'd choose the photo indicators. Not because they weren't fun or useful, but because I'm not sure how often that skill will actually be used professionally with today's design tools. Still, I enjoyed the process and I enjoyed learning a new medium. Now that the semester's over, I'm halfway through my graphic design degree. Most of my upcoming classes require typography and layout as a prerequisite, so I know the skills I learned here will be the foundation for what comes next. Even at my current job, I'm doing more and more design work, and I can already see how things like kerning, font pairing, and grid systems are improving my projects. As I move more into the design field, I know this class will continue to help me grow. Thank you for watching and for being part of this journey with me. I'm proud of how far I've come, and I'm excited for everything ahead.